Good morning to you and good morning to you, Sia.
First, fair, everywhere. 19 News starts now.
The Browns take on the Arizona Cardinals today. 19 News' Saida Abbas is up next, reporting live from the Muni Lot. A disagreement leads to a man surrendering to a deadly shooting. Michelle Nix has the story. And the trial is set for a man accused of 3 execution-style murders. Good Sunday morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Sia Nyorkor. Let's get started. Here's a live look at First Energy Stadium here in downtown Cleveland. The Browns take on the Cardinals at 4:05 later today. Now, live from the Muni Lot with the fans is Saida Abbas. Saida, tell us who's all over there.
Hi, good morning, Sia. Yeah, it's bright and early, but of course, Browns fans are here, and I have here someone who's been waiting since 1:30 now.
All right, thanks, Saida, and go Browns. Now let's kick things off over to Bailey Burmaster for our morning sports report.
After being designated to return, Browns receiver Jarvis Landry.
All right, stick with 19 News for all your NFL action every Sunday. We kick things off right after our newscast with an early Tailgate 19 at 8 a.m. today. Join Tony Zarella, Josh Cribbs, Eric Metcalf, and Reggie Langhorne as they talk Browns, who take on Arizona, and the Tailgate team returns at 7 for the 5th quarter live on our sister station, the CW43. Jason, good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning. Do you anything in here for me?
A little something.
This is ridiculous.
Because I sipped it all.
Oh, you already drank it? Good for you. Well, yeah, it is. It's great to be here on a Sunday. This is my first ever Sunday morning, so this is an honor.
Don't tell the bosses.
Well, they know.
We might keep you around.
I don't know about that. I got to be on later tonight, so long day. Hey, take a look at what's happening outside tonight.
All right, Jason, thank you. Dozens gathered for the Word Church's Feed the 5,000 event this weekend. Volunteers handed out boxes of groceries, backpacks full of hygiene products, and cooked food for local families. Donations started at Shaw High School and ended at East Tech High School. Volunteers say they are happy to be able to give back.
Jesus said, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, I gave you something to drink. So it feels amazing being a part of this.
Amen. The church also providing meals at 5 homeless shelters and homeless kids to the unsheltered on the streets. Any remaining items will be given away today following the church's 10:30 service. And a donation drive held at Beechwood City Hall for incoming Afghan refugees. People pulled up to donate brand new and gently used items. Refugee survivor Ali Amani says he remembers what it was like being new to this country. A killing caught on camera. 3 men are set to go to trial for the death of Ahmaud Arbery. Details after the break. And here's a live look from our Feasel roof cam. Showers blanketing a lot of our area. Will things clear up? Chief Meteorologist Jason Nicholas is back in a few minutes with your first alert forecast.
19 News, first, fair, everywhere. Live from the 19 News studios. Driven by the injury attorneys at Kissling, Nestico, and Reddick. This is 19 News.
Welcome back. A bizarre case as a man calls police and says that he shot someone. He waits for officers and turns in his gun, but the victim initially is nowhere to be found. Michelle Nix sorting out the details of a shooting that escalated to murder.
Now your 19 First Alert forecast. Certified most accurate since 2004.
Warmtober is over.
Junetober or Warmtober? I like Warmtober. I never used that one.
I made that up.
Right now? Just right now, or did you have it before?
No, I've been saying it all month, yeah.
It's been something, I'll tell you what. Halfway through the month now, and we finally have reality sitting in. Let's head over to the big wall, talk about the Browns and Cardinals downtown at the stadium.
All right, Jason, America's bumpy pandemic recovery has Americans grappling with greater prices across the country. Labor shortages and supply chain problems are fueling higher prices on just about everything. The latest data shows consumer prices are up more than 5% over the last year. CBS's Lilia Luciano joins me in Los Angeles with the latest. In this week's Cleveland Cooks, we visit Cleveland Heights, where Jen Pachano is in the kitchen at Zug's. She gets some lessons from Chef Douglas Katz. Find out what they're stirring up next.
19 News first, fair everywhere.
All right, the hottest restaurant in town is Zug. That's the Middle Eastern and Mediterranean restaurant from the chef behind the Shaker Square favorite, Fire. Jen Pachano is trying new flavors with Chef Doug Katz in this week's Cleveland Cooks.
Cleveland Cooks is in Cleveland Heights.
A developing story. 3 men are facing a judge tomorrow for the death of Ahmaud Arbery. The 25-year-old was killed in Georgia back in February of 2020. He was chased down by Greg McMichael and his son Travis before being shot and killed. Now the McMichaels and their neighbor William Bryan will go on trial for Arbery's death. Arbery's family attorney hopes for a fair jury selection.
The jury pool is going to be drawn from that community that hasn't established the kind of character that could be both neutral and fair to someone who looks like Ahmaud. Now, I hope they can be.
Gregory and Travis McMichael pleaded not guilty to those charges in Georgia. They are also facing separate federal hate crimes related to Arbery's death.
19 News first, fair everywhere. Live from the 19 News studios. Driven by the injury attorneys at Kissling, Nestico, and Reddick. This is 19 News.
All right, today is game day and time for Operation Orange. This week we are highlighting a Browns superfan with a need for speed. He's combining a love for drag racing and the Browns. Here's Aria Janelle with the story. Leaders from the National Basketball Association joined to speak on diversity ahead of the start of the season. They shared what they've learned over the past year and what they're doing to make sure real change is happening. In the Next 400 series, Stephen Hernandez shows us how inclusion was front and center during that discussion.
News first, fair everywhere.
A birthday boy's dreams came true when a parade of Jeeps rode past his house in North Carolina. 2-year-old Phoenix sat in his toy Jeep as drivers waved. The boy's parents say their son loves Jeeps, so they looked into their neighborhood Facebook page to ask if any Jeep owners could help out with the birthday wish. One neighbor who the parents had never met immediately made an event page, and all those Jeeps showed up. Isn't that cute? That's cute.
Very cool. I hear your smile when you read the story. I hear the smile, and then you see the pictures, and it makes sense. So, hey, let's take a look what we're dealing with today.
All right, thanks for watching 19 News. We got a special tailgate coming up next. You guys have a good Sunday. Ooh.